Hello?
Oh, yo, what's up, Ty? How you doing?
What's good, G? What's good, G? Clear your conscience,
All right,
brother. What's going on? What's the vibe?
all right, bro. I'm gonna make it quick, and probably the summary of like what this is gonna happen is I'm probably gonna call her. All right, and you're probably gonna have to help me out a little bit. All right,
Why you think you need help?
well, because we had a little situation the other night, bro. Right, and I'm 17, by the way. Right, so we had a little situation.
How old is the girl?
She's 17.
I'm not risen no 17-year-old, bro.
Oh my god.
Like that's like half risen. Trust yourself,
Bro.
I'll evaluate how you did. You can call her live if you want to.
Bro, no, it's not about that, bro. She wants me to fuck, but I didn't get hard because I got performance anxiety, bro. I didn't even feel nervous, bro.
That happened to me before, bro. It happened to me before once. It haunted me.
So that's what I need help with, bro. I'm not physically.
The only way you're gonna get over it is by going and trying again. You gotta face the fear. Otherwise, that shit just going. You gonna just.
Okay.
You never gonna get over it. It's not just gonna go away. You gotta conquer that shit.
Okay. And so when that happened to you, were you like healthy and stuff physically, right? Like it wasn't.
Bro,
actual,
it's a mental.
It's
thing.
just all mental, right?
With
Yeah.
You're
Okay,
17 years old. Why the fuck would you dig to stop working, bro?
I know. I'm just making sure.
That shit happened to me because the same. Listen, I don't even want to tell you, man. She was tough. It was fast. It was the fastest I ever. Like I crushed the first length. That's how it went.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
It's me too.
Caught me off guard. Like it was like whoa. So at the time, I think I was like 16, something like that. I was like, whoa, like.
Yeah.
15 or 16, something like that.
So what happened was that I met her, and then like 3 days later she came over, and then we progressed from there. But and she wanted too.
So what's the point of calling her tonight though?
Well, I don't know. I thought you might think you would be worth it because I'm not sure.
I mean,
that shit just threw me off, bro. Like I don't know how to think right now.
You gotta face it and deal with it. You're not gonna just get over it in your head. You gotta just go through it, man. You gotta go through that shit. So next time y'all link, just take your time, bro. Like just take your time, vibe. Don't put no pressure on fucking. Like don't. That's what you can't do because you're gonna make yourself keep thinking that same mental shit. So don't put no pressure on fucking, bro. Just vibe with her. Just spend time with her, nigga. Relax.
Yeah. So what did you tell her when that happened? You said that happened to you.
The funny part is she ended up saying something first, and she was like, "There's always the next time."
Oh, for real?
So she said she wanted to fuck me for a long time, like so she wasn't going to just give up after that. Neither was I.
Right. Yeah, she took the blame. She got insecure.
Of course, because they first thing they do is think something wrong with them. Like if you don't nut, and let's say she give you head and you don't nut, or if like you don't get hard or something like that, they always judge themselves.
Right. I told her it wasn't her, but I don't.
Don't matter. She's still gonna judge. She's still gonna blame herself. She's 17. Like she's young. She's like, was I not enough? Did I turn him off? Can I not turn him on? Does he not find me attractive? Like it's gonna fuck with her head. You know what I'm saying? This week you could choose to be a man though. I was bitching. I was nervous. Shit happened kind of fast. But I just want I just want to move to I'm gonna dance to my own music. I don't want to fuck you to the expectation of fucking you. That's what I feel. I can't fuck a chick to the expectation of fuck. I gotta want to do it. I can't like nobody. Listen, you like I can't force pussy on me. I can't force myself to fuck. I just can't. I found it out at a very young age.
Yeah.
It's some chicks, dog. Like, dog, her fucking elbow could run my arm, and I.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. So that only happened to you one time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's the. You gotta you can if you don't get past it though, that shit gonna be repeating.
Yeah.
Like you can't run from it. You can't like delay the game and bullshit. You gotta, bro. Don't. But it's not. I already know what it is, bro. As soon as you keep putting that pressure on yourself to fuck and perform like this and like that, you going into it with the wrong mentality. See, I think about like, I'm just want to enjoy myself. I want to experience her body. You know what I'm saying? Like get into what makes it an experience. Don't think about the expectation. What Jake say? She say why? She asked me why it happened. I didn't know it was in a rush. Just enjoying the moment. So hush. How much you want? I can bet the person who quoted that never had sex a day in his life. Like, how are you quoting that so fast, bro?
I didn't hear what he said.
No, it's cool. It's cool. So yeah, bro. That's the only thing you can do is face the fire and take your time.
All right.
You gotta change how you look at the situation. If you look at it like, all right, I don't want to happen again. I don't want to fold again. You're gonna fold. You really gotta go in there and genuinely be like, what do I like about it? Like, what do I, etc. Like, you gotta be present as much as you can. You cannot be in your head about it. You have to be present and calm as much as you can. Keep yourself grounded. Like, don't be all up in your head. Like, oh, if it's gonna happen again, did this? What if it does this? Well, she touched my leg, so I'm not hurt yet though. But I'm like you can't do nothing. You gotta just take the moment. You gotta take every moment for what it is.
All right.
Simple. All right, bro.
All right. Thank you.
The nigga thought me telling him what to do on the phone was gonna save him from his own fear. Setting yourself up for failure, big dog. Yo, what's good, bro? I'm Shot. I appreciate the 8 months. Clear conscience, bro.
You.
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's it called? I need help getting her on the phone, man.
Getting her on the. How can I help you get her on the phone?
Cause look, so first
I don't have her number. How can I help you get her on the phone? What do you mean?
Nah, like I'm finna tell you the situation.
No, but you're not asking for what you're really asking for.
Like advice to get her on the phone. That's what I mean.
Call her. That's how you get her on the phone. What's the
I
hard part
already
about
did.
getting her on the phone?
I already did.
So she answers. Then you got her on the phone.
No, she did. Bruh. Nah, she didn't answer.
Exactly. Well, how can I help you get her on the phone and she didn't answer?
Bruh. You know what I'm trying to ask.
So say what you asking for.
What you think I should do? I'm finna tell you the situation.
Definitely not blow her. You already told me the situation. You called her and she didn't answer. What more to it is it?
But there's more.
You call her and she didn't answer. Only thing that could matter is what happened after that.
All right, so if you call her and she don't answer, but you want to get on the phone, how you gonna get her on the phone?
I already did. I already did what I could on my end, which was call her. She don't answer. Okay. Next.
No, but I mean, you still texting her though, is what I mean.
About what?
Like you just met the girl.
What are you texting? You didn't answer my question, bro. About what?
Getting to know her.
She declines and ignores the calls, and you start texting about what? Like you just ignore the fact that you called her?
She ain't ignore it. She just like my bad. Oh, I'm busy. And then I was like, okay, call me when you're free. That's what I was like.
Okay. And then
we just still texting. She never called me when she was free.
So if you keep taking that bullshit answer, what can I do about that? That's your answer right there. She probably did that. So what I said earlier is true. She ignored the fact that she didn't call you. She didn't call you back. Like now you're doing what she wants you to do, which is fine. You can still get to know her through text. She probably was nervous about being on the phone. Most guys probably wouldn't call her to begin with, so she probably was like, "Whoa, what's going on?" A lot of women have anxiety like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to just get to know her, text, allow her to become comfortable that way. If you want to do that, then that's fine. But if you don't want to do it, and you feel like you're getting bullshitted, just stop texting her. Because
I don't feel like I'm getting.
What it could be. And I'm not one of these dudes that hate women. Like you could clearly text her, link her. And I need some water. That's why I'm doing this. You could clearly text her, link her, and then that missed phone call don't really mean shit in the grand scheme of things. But what I want to say is, there's also a case where it actually was some bullshit. She wasn't busy. She just was lying to you. And then you try to link her, she does the same thing, bullshits and lies to you. So then you just keep continuously as a pattern of getting bullshitted. So don't let that happen. Is my point.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case. I think she's scared.
It don't matter what you think. You got to see how it unfolds when you give her the opportunity to come see you.
You right.
So you didn't know these one-on-one calls. You don't know. You don't know. She gotta show who. She gotta show you who she is.
We gonna see when I get in her city. We gonna see.
So how your conversation look like? What's been going on there? Like
you want me to see?
How have you been getting to know her?
Screenshots?
How have you been getting to know her?
We just been texting.
You can send screenshots you want. Make sure you block her number and shit like that up. Yes, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. Finna knock out KK. Good night. My bad. I was at work. I'm driving right now. So call me when you free, Miss Independent.
She sent that after.
I'm reading the messages. I'm reading the messages. I'm reading the messages, bro.
Okay, cool.
We already heard you to explain all of it. We heard you. Now we gotta look at the car facts. My bad. I had went to the gym. Then I was doing homework. Right now I'm leaving the dentist. I'll be busy. So I'm apologizing. I like my woman to be busy because I'll be busy too. That's why I said call me when you're free. So I called you Miss Independent. Well, what if I'm not busy then? But what if I'm not busy but then you busy? Then I won't answer. But if I'm not, I will. Why I sound like you scary? Why you ain't just tell us only one way to find out? Could have been alluring. Could have been enticing. Could have been, you know what I'm saying? Then I won't answer. But if I'm not, I will. Duh, that's what it means that you're not busy. That's what it. All you basically told her is what it means when you're busy. Like if you're busy, then you won't answer. Duh. Like all you did was repeat what she already knew, and instead you could have been intriguing, enticing, alluring, anything like a little flirty in a little bit. Why it sound like you scary? She said how? Because you keep texting in the question you just asked. First of all, after you said, see, just imagine this is what I be saying about a mouthpiece. When not only is it a waste of words, but you end up in a completely different position. So let's say I would have said, it's only one way to find out. She already know what I'm talking about. She already know, it's only one way to find out by calling me. Then she would have said something like, okay, well, I guess I'll have to see, or something like that. And I wouldn't have texted her back. I would have left it at that because we already had an agreement that we're going to call each other when we can. That's me personally. I might not waste the time texting her. Personally. You got some niggas that never call a woman, they'll just keep texting her. That works for them. They might send a voice message. They do what they do. I'm talking about me personally. But because let's say now you in a whole different position though. Now she's saying how, and then you saying something about you just keep asking the question and you just ask like, what are y'all talking about? She said, I didn't even ask no question. Well, what if I'm not busy? That is a question, but see now y'all gotta like debate meanings. Like what are we talking about right now? You sent a dot. Then you said, anyways, you ain't never answered my question. What was your question? How we go to the same school we never met? I damn near know everyone. She put red flag. I definitely am to myself. I'm sending red flags. I'm to myself too. How you to yourself, but you know everybody, bro?
Read the messages, bro. You trying to get on me, bro? You trying to attack me, bro?
Cause you just contradicted yourself.
That's not contradicting myself. You can know people and still be to yourself. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh.
If my current self is out the way, why am I mentioning the Mr. Party Bus, Mr. Hoochie Man hose tie? Why am I even bringing that up? That's why she said red flag. Because when you said that, you almost mentioned it like you're still on that type of time. You don't understand that?
And I explained that to her.
Okay. All the people I know were from building connections freshman year, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Dog, you know what's funny? I have a similar situation. My freshman year and my sophomore year, I was all over the school doing shit. Talking to girls, fighting and getting in trouble. Just a whole reputation well known for just dumbass shit. Junior year, it slowed down a little bit more. I was still messing around with chicks, but I wasn't fighting as much, and shit like that was starting to die down. By junior and senior year, I was completely out the way. You only see me if I was somewhere that I was supposed to be, whether it was class, whether it was tutoring or sports or at work. But I would never tell a chick. I would like. I'm not even. You see how we can go back 2 screenshots ago, and we should have never even been here. Like, why are we even here? You get what I'm saying? Like, why are we even having this conversation? But even then, I might even word it differently. Your positioning is, oh, I know everybody, so how don't I know you yet? And mine might be, I don't know where you've been hiding at, but I'm glad I introduced myself to you, or I'm glad I finally met you. And I was curious when I first saw you, or I'm not even making it about how many people I know. What's the point of mentioning that? Oh, you literally could have said I've been at this school for 3 years and I still have never met you, and it would have been something different. Why'd you have to bring up knowing everybody? Is my point. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You said that could mean a lot of things. What'd you say in this 11-second voice message?
I was basically like, just look at it like
Not
this.
basically. What did you say?
I was like, just look at it like this. If I didn't make all those connections freshman year, then I wouldn't have never met your friend Jade, which means you would have never received your blessing. That's what I said.
Okay. Not bad damage control. Not bad, but now we got to do damage control. Spin it back and make it flirty. And you could have just started with that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay. We could have went 3 screenshots ago and said, I spent 3 years at the school and I still never met you. Shout out to Jade though. She introduced me to my new little boo. And she's like, yeah, Jade used to always talk about you. And it would have been a whole different conversation. But we had to backpedal because you missed the bitches. Okay. You already won. She said, oh, or you already won. Why she didn't even spell it correctly. One, I don't like girls who can't spell. You better lock in. Okay, calm little jab. Calm little shit talking. Ain't nothing wrong with us both being winners. I was jiving when I sent the email. Shut up, I know how to spell. Where you going? Where you going? The gym? All up in my business. Come on, Sabrina. I said lock in. Your business is mine. Come on, like, why are we not flirting? Like, where's your ability to just make it fun? Like, you know what I'm saying? All for my business, of course. Your business is my business now. Oh, and then she'd probably be like, oh, really? Like, come on, bruh. Like, you don't see this? You don't visualize this in your head? Like when I text a woman, I'm literally just picturing I'm talking to her. Like I want to see her face when I send this message. Basically, like I'm in my head, like I'm smiling when I send it. I'm already like, I can see how she looked down at this and laugh a little bit, smile, blah, blah. Like I'm already in my head. Like, can you imagine saying this to her? LOL, where you going, the gym? And she like, all about my business. And you said, come on, Sabrina. I said lock in. It's spelled business. And then you say, what grade you in? Like, would you imagine an in-person conversation with chemistry, flirting, and just vibes flowing like that?
That's what I tried to flow into, like talking trash, basically.
All right, let's just compare. Let me be specific. She says all of my business. You say, come on, lock in, blah, 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 and what grade you in? And I say, well, your business is my business now. What kind of replies you think me and you getting differently? We're getting different. We're getting different replies, right?
Yeah.
Why you think? Just think about the motivation behind what I'm saying, and the motivation behind what you're saying. Why would we get a different type of reply?
You said what?
Think about the motivation behind me saying something like, your business is my business now. And you saying something like, oh, well, you already met this girl, you know, in person and all that. So, guys, do not copy and paste me saying, your business is my business now. And you just swiped up on that girl. Like, that's creep. Like, you going to be creepy. You going to be like overstepping your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? I'm already knowing. I'm then flirted with her in person probably. She already done got my personality off, like she knows, so she can hear it in my voice. So it ain't coming off in a way where it's like, my business is your, relax, buddy. Like it ain't coming off like that. You know what I'm saying? So I will give you that context, because context matters.
Yeah.
But the reason, like I said, bottom line is I'm getting a different reply because mine has some type of relevance, bro. Like it's relevant to flirting. It's relevant towards a connection. What is the connection from understanding what grade she's in?
Because, like, I said that because, like, she should be able to spell. You feel me?
Okay,
that's
so
why.
So we're connecting.
That's why I said
no, I get it. So we're connecting with being the funniest guy in her phone, right?
Yeah.
the most critical of like her spelling, right?
Yeah.
So you think do you think a woman even remembers how to spell when I got her knees to her shoulders?
No.
Do you think she even remembers how to spell when I'm like all the way in the back of her throat?
No.
Do you think she remembers how to spell when? Actually, let me chill. I'm about to start getting crazy. But you get what I'm saying though. Like, what's important here, bro? Priorities. The first time you corrected, I would have did that too. Like 1. This is not bad. Well, I don't like girls who can't spell. You better like it. Tough. Nice little jelly right there. Boom. And 1. That's an and 1 right there. You hit that through the defense. Cool.
Yeah.
And look, I know how to spell. What's a reply to this that could be flirty, that can make a connection, that is it's simple. I'm not even gonna make it a big high power level try hard shit. What's something simple? I know how to spell. What's something simple?
Spell my name.
Yes, perfect.
And when she spell my name, I'm gonna say it's wrong.
My name better be spelled right in your phone. That's all I know. See, I might say it with my attitude on it, not an attitude. I'm not being sassy, but I might put my personality on it. All I know is my name better be spelled right in that phone. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm this is how I talk. This is how I communicate.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Then after that she might send me a screenshot and say, is this how it's spelled? Or did I spell it correctly? No, it's actually spelled D-A-D-D. No, that's now we on YouTuber type time. But I'm just saying,
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
But you can see her predictably saying something like that, right? Like she might send you a screenshot. Is it spelled right? Is it blah blah blah? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We say different things. We end up at different places. So now we talking about how she spelled business. Like I would have never been there. That's my point. Like we wouldn't even have been talking about that. Had we go 5 steps back. But I didn't have to go that far. I'm like, right here was another opportunity. Missed the layup.
So look, we've been texting. You see the text messages. If I still want to get her on the phone, how you think I should go about it? Or should I just keep? I mean,
why do you think I'm putting my head down? Oh, y'all on summer vacation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, don't you got school Monday? Like, the fuck? Why not? Dog, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna answer your question, but I'm gonna just you cheat out, bro. This is how I know you don't get no bitches, bro.
Me?
Like, relax. Not you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to somebody in the chat. Like, relax. I'm gonna tell you how I would do it. First of all, ain't nothing wrong with an in school alley-oop, little behind the back pass between the under the legs, boom, boom, boom. You know, sometimes when you cool with girls, they put you on their homegirls. It happens. You know, in school, at work, maybe like environments where you just around these people anyway. Like in the regular, just walking around world, shit, something like that might even happen. Your homeboy might have a girlfriend and she put you on she bring one of her homegirls. So it can happen. It's just different in real life, right? Now in high school, right? Me personally, I went to a big enough school where something like this could happen too. Where I'm a senior, junior. Fuck, even a sophomore. Let's do junior and senior. It's a woman I still didn't meet yet. Still a woman I still don't even know exists. Right? Now the kind of difference is though, I had a reputation, so she might already kind of knew who I was. So I might be going against a little bit of disadvantage, but it really was never my disadvantage because by the time they got to meet me, I got manners. I'm really a kind dude. I'm smart. I'm funny. I'm charismatic. Like I'm not the asshole my reputation had described me to be, the player, the fuckboy, the hoe, and all that. They don't see when they hear these words, they always think bad guy. So it's actually my reputation that helped me because when I come around and I'm not a bad guy, they surprised. I say this to say, me and her texting like this, the day Jade, whatever the girl name is, threw me that oop. How did she throw it? This is after y'all already was out of school, like already summertime?
Yeah, it's already summertime.
So you never even met her at school, like never at all?
Nah, that's why I want to, yeah.
All right, I'm going to address your situation, but I'm going to say what I want to say first so I can give some niggas some game real quick. Anthony Jobs, I appreciate the 2 months. And this could help you in the future too, in case you got any other friends. Because depending on how Jade is, she might let you squad wipe. Different conversation for another day. So basically, let's say I get that first ooh from her, right? I'm not even trying to do it through the gram. I might follow the girl first, just to know we see each other. Then I'm going to go on the back end and tell Jade, yo, Jade, when we got lunch tomorrow, tell your friend to come. Or Jade, tell your friend, I said come to advisory or whatever y'all morning periods is. I'm going to purposely tell her I said that. I might just DM the girl straight up. But I wouldn't, let's say I wouldn't DM her straight up like, oh, I want to see you at our lunch tomorrow or come to me and Jay lunch tomorrow or something like that. Because it's a certain impact. It's a certain impact and like and her going to her and like them girl talking about it. Like, he said that? It's like, yeah, like, and then she go, why would he say, oh no, he's a good dude and blah blah. See, now I'm already, my rapport already working for me. By the time I go in the lunchroom and introduce myself, her shield already cracked. She already nervous. She already knowing it's coming. I just got to follow up with what I asked for. Then that's when I might meet her, introduce myself. Then I might say, all right, if we don't have the same lunch, I might walk her back to class. Now I'm getting my ISO. Or the bell might ring and I might say, where your class at? I'm going to walk you back. You know what I'm saying? Then, so either way, I'm creating my ISO. I'm separating off the crowd. Or I might say, I'm about to go get lunch. Walk with me to the line or something like. I'm already creating an ISO for something. Like, I'm about to go to the library to study. You want to come and I'll talk to you. We could talk in there and chat some. Like, but I'm gonna let the vibes get a little bit more comfortable in person first. Then when we talking and it's time to get on the phone, she already has adjusted to me in person. So a phone call it still might make her nervous because I might make her nervous in general. But she's not gonna be scared to get on the phone. But okay, let's go to your situation. You claim you never seen her ever at school. Well, it's possible. You claim, Jade put you on. What made Jade put you on? How did this happen?
I seen a TikTok. I said, when you gonna introduce me to your friend? And she sent me her Instagram and was like, it's good. So text her.
Cool. Yeah. And then that's when y'all see your first message.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't sent the first one, but you just went, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. How long was you texting her before you said that?
This is the second day of texting.
I'm getting that in there first day because I'm letting her know I'm not really a good texter. I prefer to speak on the phone. I prefer to communicate. I'm just letting her know I'm ripped. That's just how I move. So then when I call her, she hear me or she might say same. Like, oh my God, I love being on the phone. I don't like texting either. I'll be so busy. Like, this is where I can get that kind of reaction. Or she might let me know, I don't really get on the phone like that. I'll be a little scared. I'll be a little nervous, like I'm saying. But you never been on the phone with me. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's just everybody, some people start like that, but you'll learn through the more we talk. Like, that's where I can create, like, I can cook like that now. Then we already on the phone.
I did say that. Like, I don't really like texting. I ain't send you that screenshot though.
Did you only say I don't really like texting, or did you pair it with I prefer to be on the phone?
Let me send that too.
Did you say it by itself, or did you pair it with I prefer to be on the phone?
Yeah, I said that. I paired it.
Okay.
And then she said, "You're one of those, LMAO." And then she said, "I'm about to go to the gym right now."
Those? How many niggas you talking to? I might have said something like that. Those. Like, I'm gonna get a quick little joke and like, damn, how many niggas you talking to? I'm playful like that, bro. So I'm like, those, like, that might, but I am who I am. It's just how I move. You know what I'm saying? You don't like it, it is what it is. No, it's cool. Like, we can get on the phone later when I'm. That's all. So just play with it. Just consider your options. Don't overthink.
Yeah.
But to hell, man. Like, we looking at, just call me when you're free, Miss Independent. Why I sound like you scary? Why you in my business? It's spelled business. Like, come on, bro. It's just like it's just bad moves, man. We're not choosing the best option on the table, basically.
They was bad moves. I could have did better. It's all good though.
All right, lock in, twin.
All right, for you.
All right, chat. Who want to go next? Chat. It's so much situational game that I could just fuck the general topics I do. I could literally make video, but I don't like using my stories because a lot of them is slightly toxic, slightly like I was the master of placement, the master of positioning, because I was patient as fuck. I mean, I could be like I had options, so like I could be patient. I could let this one side quest be cooking for however long, and it might be a whisper down the lane situation. Damn, Jay, who your friend? Oh, that's you. Oh, you want? She already know about me asking. I want to meet her, or I want her to introduce me, or however she might send it to the group chat that I text her. I might wait till I get back to text her on purpose and DM her so she can screenshot me DMing her about her friend. I'm devious, chat. Let me tell you. Wait till the ads come back, bro. Whoo, boy, I tell you. No, this it's not even just the marinating game. Because marinating is more like you already interacted with her, so she already starting to think about how your interactions went. This is separate from the marinating game, bro. This is really like process game. This really like process game, I guess. This is what I was gonna say. This is how devious I would have been and have been in situations. Like I was saying, we could do topic by topic videos, but I could literally just make game on very specific situations. And this is one of them, especially how I used to move in high school. What? Nigga, let's say he met Jade in Spanish class in fourth period or some bullshit. Dog, let me tell you, I would have specifically waited to DM her or text her so she could screenshot me asking about her friend and send it to the group chat and be like, oh, look who said what, or blah, blah, blah. So now they already talking about me. Then I'm applying more pressure. I might start with who your friend such and such. And then they go to group chat. Why such and such just asked who she was? And then she gonna say, that's Sabrina. Why? I'm gonna leave that why there for like 5-10 minutes. Let them talk, chat in the group chat. What do you want? What he trying to do? I might say something like, all right, wherever you tell her how I said be with you tomorrow when I see you at lunch, or tell her I said be with you at the end of the let out when I'll see you such as like I might set it up to where I'm like tell her I said this, and then she screenshot that, send that to her, and then she like I don't even know his name yet, or like I don't even like whoa, like this how he go for what he want, this how he. Oh my God! Imagine I don't even have her gram yet. Like I don't. So I'm already knowing. Like I'm not an Instagram nigga, bro. But listen, I'm not doing this if I seen them together already. This is only a situation where, like he said, he never met the friend, but he knows her other friend. He's friends with the girl Jade, and he never met her girlfriend that he's seen on TikTok. That's possible. A girl can post. Sometimes the girl might not even go to y'all school. She might go. Her school might be 20 minutes away. Guess what? Tell your friend I said BR let out on Friday. BR let out Thursday. Guess who's gonna be there at the end of the day, 3 o'clock when the bell ring, or make her way there. Now she if you're not attractive or you don't have a good reputation. No, I didn't even have a good reputation, but it's just like people who knew me were good with me. No bullshit. Damn near anybody I was cool with since high school, woman or guy, we still good terms, positive terms. We don't text every day, we don't call, none of that. We're not talking consistently, but it's no bad blood. I could ask for the most random favor, and they say, you know what, Ty's cool. Ty good. I fuck with Ty. I got you. So this is what I'm saying when I say, you ain't even got to be attractive. Like, you just got to, if you the type of person people will vouch for, people will like, oh no, girl, they be saying he a hoe, but just meet him. Like, her friend might cook her for me. Like, I ain't even got to tell her what to do. Her friend just fuck with me, right? People's person. I'm just cool like that. Like, so my reputation might be doing half damage, but people who personally know me do the other work. They'll come in and be like, yo, no, like, don't be listening. Her friend in her ear, I ain't even got to be yet. ain't gotta do nothing yet. Then she might even, you know what? All right, girl. All right, I'll see what it's about. Blah blah. She hesitant. Then she get to know me, and I'm cooler than the other side of the pillow in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? And she like, damn. Then me and her might talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I be hearing such and such. And I'm like, you know, Chad, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I done did this so many. It's not even fair, bro. I start walking down memory lane. Who wanna go next, though? Who wanna go next, bro? But it's the difference in doing that. It's a reason I want her to screenshot it and send it to the group chat. It's a reason I wanna be indirect on purpose. To let them get all flustered. Let them start. Oh my God, this was. Then it become the talk, and then now they like, you know what I'm saying. Now they coming in, and then she already nervous just off of the expectation. Two questions. Okay, let me see somebody spam Mark. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, what's good, G? What's good, G? Clear your conscience, brother.
Alright. I just wanted to ask, is the way we think also a habit? Like,
What
is
else?
it
What else would it
habitual?
be? What else would it be? Random and spontaneous?
No, okay. So basically, you're saying, it's a habit you can break, so you can change how you think. Like, if you still have shit popping up, then your mind can like kind of stop it at some point.
Well,
Or
you asked your first question. Now ask your second one directly. You're trying to like. All I said was, what else would it be? And you try to say, I basically said this. Where'd you hear me
okay,
say
yeah.
that? You gotta ask that. Then you on your second question though.
Okay. So I was asking, how can we kind of? Well, now I'm asking actually. How
Mhm.
can I change the way I think into what I want it to be?
How do
Like,
you
how
want to
do I
think?
break the
Do you
habit?
even know how you want to think?
Yeah, like I want to stop
What
hesitating so much.
what does that tell you about how you have to think?
Just be decisive.
That's a behavior, not a thought.
Uh,
My point exactly. You gotta go to the thought. You can't. You trying to change the behavior at the behavior level, and
what do you
break the
mean
habit
the
of
thought?
how you think.
And how would you do that? Like how? What is it at the
You
level of
asking
the
this.
thought?
You asking this in such like a jumbled chords way. Since you asked
Yeah.
the second question, I have to be very direct so we can get to the next caller.
Yep.
But just keep in mind, it's direct. It's not a full on coaching session. It's not just based on how you ask the questions. And I tell us a lot of confusion in your head. So me giving you a deep answer is not going to do anything for you. The bottom line is, if you have your thoughts are patterns. Your thoughts are habits. And the reason for that is that there's a narrative in your head, right? Don't walk up to her. You can't do it. You're scared. You're nervous. You shouldn't. You're not up to that challenge. You know better. And this narrative is created from your behaviors as well. They like relate. They're connected. So the funny part is the narrative is only true because your behaviors are going to reflect how you think about yourself or your perception of yourself. And if you want to break that overall, then the moment you are in an opportunity of any given situation that goes against your normal way of thinking, meaning it will go, you have the opportunity to act differently. And the reason it's different is because if I'm thinking fear, then I would normally hesitate. If I'm thinking confidence or execute or if I'm thinking about going for what I want, then I would act. That's what I mean by different. Different, it doesn't have to be opposite. It just means I'm acting outside of my normal self.
So the thought is fear.
The moment I do that, I'm already closer to breaking the thinking pattern because I'm not relying on it anymore. Your behavior relies on your thoughts. But the moment I'm changing my behavior, I'm not relying on the thought because that thought didn't create that behavior. That makes sense? A different thought created that behavior. So by me acting out the behavior, I'm relying on a different thought.
So by changing your behavior, you're gonna change your thoughts at some point as well.
Not got to.
Or
See, I even knew a symbol, like, it just wasn't, like, it's a lot of, like, going on. Thoughts create action. Thoughts create feelings. Feelings create actions. Actions create results.
okay.
You consistently think a certain kind of way. you consistently feel the same way, and you consistently act the same way. You consistently think about fear. So when you see a woman, you feel afraid. So what action gets created from that? Inaction. Nothing. You do nothing when you see it. And we talking about a pattern because it's just consistent. It's a habit. You always think that way. What I'm saying is, after that action is a result. The result of that might be you go home and say, man, I should have went and talked to her, man. Or you say, damn, why didn't I, could have, should have, would have. Or man, she would have rejected me. So that's the result of your action. And now this narrative, you just get addicted to that, to living like that. That's just the habit part. You just get addicted to living and thinking like that over and over and over. In order to break that, keep in mind, that result, going back to that action, going back to that feeling, originated from a thought. So if I want to break that, I need to rely on a different origin of thought. So my new origin of thought got to be, when I see something, I want it. Or excuse me, when I see something, I go for it. When I see something I want, I go for it. That's just as much as a thought as, oh, she's not going to like me, or I can't approach her, I can't get her. That's a thought as well. All this is thoughts. So if I'm thinking to myself, when I see something I want, I go for it. Now my feeling, how do I feel from that? How would you feel if your thought said to yourself, when I see something I want, I go for it?
I go for it because that's what my thoughts are telling me to do.
How
I feel.
How would it make you
feel? More confident, I guess.
I might feel more confident. Yeah. I might feel decisive.
More determined.
I might feel more determined. Thank you. I might feel more focused because I'm focused on what I want. I'm not focused on how I'm hesitating, right? But I'm feeling whatever I'm thinking though. Keep that in mind. I'm feeling my thoughts. So based on now I'm feeling something, I'm gonna act based on what that got me. If I feel like this, then I'm already on my way walking over there. Cause I go for what I want when I see it. I go for what I want when I see it. So now I feel determined, and then I'm already walking over there to approach it. And now this action was created from relying on a different thought. I try to make this as straightforward as possible.
Yeah, it makes sense. So you kind of have to change your thought first to then make yourself feel something different, and then you act different.
On the Patreon, I'm not gonna spoil it, but
I meant it. Yeah,
I've seen the Patreon journal, the one.
No, I don't have the journal. I don't have the journal, but I've seen you say something about that before.
The journal is a completely different thing because I went in details and called them fruit of the bad tree, fruit of the forbidden tree, and I'm not gonna spoil what the journal goes into depth about, but I'll make you list out the seeds that bear the fruits of those forbidden trees, and that's a part of that thought experiment leading to that result and that action. And then when you replace those seeds with other seeds that you like, I'm trying to talk about this without spoiling it, which is why I'm being so vague. Is when you create a new forest that gives you different fruits, and you eat those fruits, and it's again, I can't really talk about it, but I appreciate the questions. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, you're good. So which tier's the last? Yeah.
You get the journal at the as low as the purple, I believe, because that should be the $50 one.
Okay.
Yeah. So
all right, thank you.
For those that are on Patreon, if you couldn't schedule a call, there's still the one-on-one journal that you have to fill out, and it makes you think introspectively. All right, for sure, bro.
All right, what I was gonna say was, how do I go about killing my anxiety, like from right now?
Right now?
Yes.
What are you anxious about?
About things I haven't done before. Like right now, me joining this call makes me a bit.
You said things that you're doing before.
New things, like when I'm trying something new.
The best killer of anxiety is mindfulness. Do you know what mindfulness is? If not, I'm gonna tell you.
Can you explain?
So you have to know anything. I don't know everything. I'm just asking. Mindfulness is essentially like almost a form of meditation, and it's being present. It's paying attention to your five senses, which you taste, hear, smell, see, and feel. You know, going to touch, and in doing that, it's hard to be so distracted and focused on your thoughts, which makes you anxious, because your attention is focused on being mindful of your senses.
I see.
I don't know why the word lost.
I see what you're saying.
Point being is that it's very hard for your mind to be full of anxiety when your mind is full of something else. Right? Which is why, you know, people like, oh, count sheep when you try and go to sleep, or, you know, the people find a way to get their mind to focus on something else. Give an example. An example of mindfulness. I just described what it is. There's no that. Paying attention to your five senses is mindfulness. What do I hear, see, taste, smell, and touch, physically touch, feel in this exact moment? For me, I would say my hands are touching the chair. For me, I smell, it's kind of smell like oxygen, smell like the cologne I got on in here. I see my screen. I hear my voice. I hear my, you know, whatever noise in the background. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like, and by focusing on these senses, I'm not thinking about what I'm doing tomorrow. I was focused on my senses. Give a scenario. AP, I ain't gonna lie, you might be slow, brother. A scenario of what? I'm gonna focus on the call, though. What'd you say, bro?
Alright. So, the next thing is...
Am I tripping, or like mindfulness is the response to what you do? You asking for a scenario of mindfulness. It literally is. Okay, I'm not tripping. I thought I explained it, bro. Go ahead, brother. My fault. You do it in a reaction to anxiety. Go ahead, bro.
All right.
My fault.
So, you said loving yourself is like trusting yourself. Am I wrong or am I right?
Loving yourself is trusting yourself.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I probably was talking about confidence when I talk about trust in self. But
yes,
let's say I said that. Let's say I said that. That's a follow up to that. You were about to say what?
So, how do I go about loving myself more? Like a habit.
The more you can. My fault to even cut you off. The more you start to look at the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror and say, I got you. I'm here for you. No matter what. That is the deepest level of self-love. Unconditional love. Now, after that, it's not that I lose my unconditionalness, but I don't just love myself for no reason. I love myself because I honor myself. I dropped a free video on Patreon. I made this video free. Anybody can watch it. I titled it, Honor Earns the Crown. Why would I even love myself, or how would I love myself when every time I turn around, I'm trying to be like somebody else? Every time I turn around, I'm disagreeing with what I think I should do. Every time I turn around, I'm depending on another person to think for me and tell me what to do. Every time I turn around, I'm feeding myself bullshit and ignoring what I actually think and feel or see. And I'm trusting someone else's perspectives, opinions, and thoughts over my own. How would I love myself? Is this how I treat myself? If you treated anybody like that, it would be obvious. They would respond like, you don't love me. So when you respond with a low self-esteem, with a low amount of self-love, look at how you treat yourself. When I say something, I believe it because I said it. If I say, you know what, I think it's 5 o'clock, I might be wrong, but at least I believe what I'm saying. I can have humility to be corrected, but at least I believe I trust myself. I'm willing to be wrong. Right. I'm willing to take the smoke behind me. I might throw in some clothes or do something, and then people have all these different opinions. I post crazy shit on Instagram. People are, man, Ty, I would never be able to post this. Nigga, I got me whatever I do. I got me whether you think that's bad. I got me whether you think I'm good. I got me whether you like me. I got me whether you love me I got me whether you hate me or dislike. I got me regardless.
Let's go sub for son most of
I'm so
22 months.
Credo, I appreciate the 22, man. I'm so unconditionally behind me that my body just responds to the love. This is how I treat myself. I got you. I say to myself, I got you. And I follow through with it through my actions. That's why my self-love is so strong. I honor myself. You cannot practice self-love and then go in the mirror and then wish you looked like somebody else. You cannot say build self-love and then go and then look at another person and say, I wish I was them. It don't work like that. Honor yourself. I am who I am. This is what I look like. This is how I think, and this is how I feel. I am, and it is what it is. I stand by me. You cannot just have self-love. It just is not. Y'all people think it's there or it's not. Like, no, you have to earn your self-love. You have to get it. You have to give yourself it, and in order to receive it, you have to cultivate it. You have to build it. You got to nurture it. You ain't just gonna love yourself just because I'm here. Especially if you treat yourself poorly. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I kind of probably went overkill with the answer.
Definitely understand.
Let me know. So I'm saying, if you look at how you treat yourself, should you love yourself?
Yes.
How you treat yourself, you should love yourself based on how you treat yourself. Currently, right now.
Oh.
Be honest. The most honest, direct first answer that comes to mind. Is it yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so why do you feel like you don't have self-love? If you treat yourself and build that relationship with yourself.
True, very true.
I'm just saying. It's not half and half. Like Caleb Will, I appreciate the 14 months. It's not 70%. It's not 70%, 30%. It's not 85-15. It's not 90-10. It's all or nothing. It's not, well, I love myself. I believe in myself, but I just wish I looked like this other guy. I just wish I was taller, man. Savvy J, I appreciate the 20 months. I love myself, but I just wish I was a little bit taller. I love myself, man, but I wish I was this guy. Or I love myself, but as soon as you say but, you already just killed it. It's all or nothing. You know what? This is how tall I am. This is who I am. This is what I have, and this is what it is. This is why confidence can be so immovable. It's anchored in my self-centeredness. I'm standing by me regardless. This is how I am who it is. I am what I am, and it is what it is. Somebody in chat said he needs Jesus. I'm not Christian, but by God I was made this way. Now if I look around at the stars in the universe, the trees, the animals, and how this world coexists, and I'm sitting here to say God ain't making a mistake with any of these designs, and I'm the one design that's flawed. And I'm not religious, so my sense of God is not necessarily through a religious lens. So, you might conflate it with the universe, a higher power, whatever you call it, or refer to it as. I'm overkilling with the answers, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the next call, but I appreciate you, brother. Hopefully, this make you think about something.
Thanks a lot, bro. I appreciate you a lot.
For sure. Hello?
Yo, my nigga Ty, what's up, man?
What's good, bro? You just yelled in my headphone, bro.
Oh, my fault. Look, is God I can turn my camera on and shit?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Alright, what's up, man? I was about to say 340 pack on the way?
On the motherfucking way, man.
It's Sirski, man. Hey, I've been fucking with you for a long time and shit, man, and I didn't dud on the female stuff and stuff like that. I found it like very unfulfilling and stuff, and I was thinking of how could I fulfill myself into a way where I could be proud of myself and stuff like that. So I done started content. I've been trying to. You
gonna be what of yourself?
Like proud and fulfilled within myself.
Proud of yourself.
Yeah. I started this content stuff and stuff like that. But I was wondering. I've been going super hard with it, and I was just wondering if you could give me any tips with like building a strong community and everything like that. You feel what I'm saying?
You asked me two different things. You want to be proud of yourself and fulfilled, or you want to build a strong community and engage in content?
Yeah, content.
Okay. I don't have a strategy to that. I just think that my genuine intention is what attracted people to me and my community. I genuinely had a mission. And I say had because I broadened it from the original limps this and limps that. I made it more. I've broadened it. I've now enjoyed content creation. I've now enjoyed like the personal aspect of the shit. But like people just respond to what you put out there.
Mm.
So if you don't have a genuine community, or are you being genuine? If you don't have, like for example, my 7,000 subscribers. There was a time when another YouTuber, a couple actually, like dissed me or did some shit on YouTube, right? And I probably had a fraction of their subscribers, but I built subscribers that were like family members. So it wasn't subscribers for me because I didn't have clout. I had a family. I had a community. I didn't have clout. I had a community. So that community beat them because it was genuine. We locked in for different reasons. We ain't just, they're not here for my hype of beef and drama. It was founded on principles, loyalty, a message, substance, etc.
Okay, so it's about getting the followers for who you are instead of what you do.
Well, what I do is a reflection of who I am.
Mm.
It's not who I am, but it's a reflection of who I am. Like if you go in the mirror, your reflection is not who you are. I don't want to make this deep because I sometimes I overkill things. Bottom line though, if I'm goofy, then you expect to see pranks probably. You expect to see goofy videos and my personality to be goofy in my videos, and then people gonna respond to that. That's because I'm gonna do some goofy shit because I'm goofy. I'm playful, right? So my actions is just a reflection of who I am. You should expect goofy shit to happen from a goofy person. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I low-key lost you a little bit.
If you already, let's say you already, like if I'm not just making everything up, let's say your personality is what it is. Let's say you goofy. Let's say let's just stick with goofy. If I click on your channel, I don't see any type of goofy personality incorporated video, I can't say you're goofy because your actions don't reflect who you are. So when people, my actions reflect me, you go on the channel, you'll see book breakdowns. You'll see reactions that break down of not just fucking risen chicks, but damn near psychological, rhetorical, communication things. Then you'll see me trolling because I do like to play. I do talk trash. You'll see some talking shit in some of them videos. Then you'll see you'll see a whole list of things, but this is all who I am. I'm just drawing. I'm creating from me.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right. Another thing I was thinking about is, do you think it's more quantity or quality as far as content goes, or should it be a mixture of both?
I don't like this question because quality is like relative. You know why? Is my video less quality because I didn't edit it because I don't have a $10,000 camera? Well, then you're measuring production quality. Right? How was it produced? What's the quality of how was it produced? Well, clearly my video had less productive quality. Like I didn't have the expensive camera. I wasn't editing. I wasn't doing all that. My thumbnails weren't super high professional. So the quality of production was kind of low. But the quality of the content, well, at the end of the day, whether you spend 20 hours editing a 5-minute video or whether I spent 5 minutes editing a 2-hour video, what's the quality of what the final product is? What is the quality of the content, the experience? What am I getting from the video? So people will watch an hour-long, 45-minute, 30-minute, 20-minute, you name it, video of mine, because guess what? In the beginning, I'm doing my intro. This is the topic. We talking about flirting. We talking about teasing. In the breakdown, I'm pointing out these moments from the video. I'm breaking it down to explain what I mentioned to be. So my video has a narrative. You're getting from it. If you've seen my content, you know you clicking on it. I'm flowing through it. You feel like you're talking to me during a video, right? I'm not just trying to talk at you and explain, but you feeling like now you might laugh at something random, but you was really watching the breakdown. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's quality because now I'm enjoying what I'm watching, so that makes it quality to me.
Okay, yeah, I feel you. Oh,
So
I
you can have quantity and quality. That's my answer.
all right, yeah. I have one last question. When you're at the beginning of all this, like building up your brand, building your community, everything, from where you were then to when you were achieving your accomplishments, like whatever 50K subs, 100K subs, when you reached that like specific like goal almost, how did it make you feel? I just wondered that.
I mean, like nothing, to be honest. I mean, not to say that it
Like
meant
nothing?
it didn't mean not to say that it didn't mean anything, but people who have watched me since back then, like I've been saying this since then. I didn't really think anything of it. Like I felt more like it felt more to me that like when I read the comments, like a comment might mean something more to me than a number, because I'm looking at what was the response to what I did. Did somebody learn something? Did somebody think about something? I'm looking for the response more than a number. Like the physical number really didn't mean nothing. It still doesn't really mean nothing to me. I just do it because we smoked them packs. But I more so enjoyed the response. A response to a video was more important to me than a number. So whether it was 10,000 views or 10 comments, like I'm looking at the response to the video
Instead of the overall numbers and stuff like that.
Yeah, because the numbers just add up anyway. You know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah. All right, man. I appreciate you, man. You feel what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing with the music, inspiring the young generation, man. I feel you. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Sure, bro. Have a good one.
You too.
It's as soft as you too. You too. All right.
What's good with you? All right, so look, I just want to get straight to the point. All right, I got 2 questions. For the second question, I got to add context because it wouldn't make sense without.
Okay, we actually got some structure about how we addressing this. All right, let's go, bro.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so first question, right? I'm gonna say the question first. All right, how do you go about?
We wasted 30 words already, and I thought you was clear.
I know. My fault. Listen,
go
because I was thinking about which question I wanted to say first. All right, but I got it now. All right, so first, how do I go about building attraction of girls in high school, like hood chicks in specific? I mean.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
Oh, all right. Boy, I'm about to say, man. What's the difference between girls in high school that are hood chicks and girls in high school that are Asian chicks,
that are not
Muslim chicks, the Pope's niece, Martian chicks, clean, good girls?
Yeah. So my thought process behind the reason why I think they're different is because, like,
what you're not looking at is what are they? Who is the common denominator of the attraction?
Me.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's my point. She could be ghetto, suburban, Martian, Asian, African, Jupiter, Vietnam, fucking Plutonian, Kryptonian for all I care.
Yeah.
They're all responding to me. So the question is already flawed because it's like I'm not shape shifting based on the woman. I'm not about to tap dance and toe dance for this girl over that girl and that girl over this girl. And that's where dudes go wrong. They think, okay, this the hood chick and this the good chick, so I'm gonna treat them both differently. You already less of a man. Yeah. You already less of you. What you're saying to yourself when you do that is, I'm not enough. I'm enough. I don't give a fuck who you put in front of me. She could be a celebrity or nobody. She could be Martian, African, Puerto Rican. Like I said, I'm me. I am enough. And what makes this attractive? It makes it attractive because when a woman interacts with me, she can tell I'm secure in myself.
Mm-hmm.
And because I'm secure in myself, I'm more able to talk to her in a way which is presence. I'm present when I'm talking to her. I'm able to listen to her. Why? Because I'm not listening to my insecurities. I'm not listening to my ego. I'm present with our interaction. I'm actually getting to know her, and I'm treating her like a human being. I'm not treating her like a hood chick. I'm not treating her like a good girl. I'm not treating her like this other type of chick that I done categorized her as. I'm looking at her and allowing her to be seen holistically. That's a different level of attraction. See, you're 16, so it's like, I'm gonna be honest, when I was 16, I was just trying to slay. Like, The funny part was though, I always had substance. So even in just trying to slay, I would connect with women in a way that they could tell I didn't care if she was pretty. I wasn't intimidated by her looks. I wasn't intimidated by her ethnicity or that's the good girl, man. Good girls don't do that. I never let the surface.
You never like categorize
I
them.
never was a surface level person. So when I interact with them, they never had been seen for anything beneath their surface. So I would always connect with them more intimately.
Yeah. All right, so look, all right, because you gave me that answer right there, I can already like kind of like pre-fire your second answer to my question. But I'm gonna ask it anyway, just because that's what I came on here for. All right, so my second question is like I said, I gotta add context for this one. So I got a limiting belief, right? See, I'm almost confident in every single realm of existence on this planet. But one limited belief that I have is because I'm not one of these like wannabe thugs and wannabe hood niggas or whatever, like I don't go around acting hard, sagging, doing all this bullshit, right? I got like less of a chance to actually pull the hood girl, because I don't know if you can tell, but like, you know, the hood chicks is the girls that I be feeling for real. So my question is that something that I should even consider, or am I just limiting myself for no reason?
You sitting over here thinking you can't get her, and I would have already walked over there. So you tell me what difference does it make?
So, like I said, I can already, yeah, I guess that.
I mean, what you doing the math in your head, or are you actually approaching these women and talking to them and finding out that they don't like you?
I do approach them, but like I said, I came on here to be honest. I ain't come up here to like try to make up no.
Saying you approach them, so it's no every time.
Nah, it ain't no every time.
So where are we creating this narrative from then?
Because I feel like, well, I ain't gonna say I feel like, but it's just a part of me right now that believes that, like, because I'm not that, because I'm my own person, I got like less of a chance with them. Cause let me put it like this. My thought process behind it is like the hood chicks is like a wall between them and other girls. Like the other girls, they seem like all easy and shit like that. It just, to me, it seems like they just go way easier, which like I don't even like that. I like more of a challenge, but I also like to figure out how to solve the problem. Which me saying it like that just says
my issues, bro. But what I'm about to say is hood chick, good chick, bug chick, nud chick. I don't give a fuck, man. Like, again, we already just proved it. You said it's not a no every time, so you are actually pulling them. You're giving them your number. You're getting her number. However y'all exchange information.
Yeah.
If she ain't make no difference about whether you was a nerd, a hood nigga, a robber, or a doctor, like, why are you making the difference? And would you? Again, I go back to the first thing I said. Am I going to change me for somebody I don't even know? For somebody why is she worth changing? For her attraction and approval?
Nah.
My commitment to myself is worth her approval. I wouldn't sell myself that cheap. I wouldn't sell myself at all, but for that, it's crazy.
I
mean, you've been with yourself since you was born, and you can't honor yourself in any way. You can't you can't stand by yourself and say, "This is who I am, sis." Like you want a hood, nigga, you want that, go get him. But this is who I am.
Yeah.
It's strength in that.
Yeah.
I don't need to be nobody but me. If I was supposed to be somebody else, I would have been them.
Okay.
I ain't gonna hit you with too much though, so I'm gonna just stop right there.
Nah, I'm listening. I'm taking it in though, and I know.
Pause.
By the way, I'm worried. Oh my god, bro! Don't start. But look, so by the way, I'm wording this shit. I hope. I know right now I sound like I'm coming from more of like an insecure place.
What's the hope? What you hoping for?
Nah, I didn't say hope. It might have sounded like that, but I said that I know right now it might sound like I'm coming from more of an insecure place. Well, I did say hope. My fault. I meant to say. God
okay,
damn
so
it,
you just said the wrong word. No, go ahead.
Yeah. Right now, I sound like I'm coming from an insecure place, but whenever I open my mind up to actually taking in advice, this is just the way that I speak. It's like it's harder for me to actually pull my words together and shit like that.
No.
Whenever
The funny part is what you said might sound like I'm coming for it. It is or it is. What is might? What does might sound like?
I don't know.
If I look at a tree, that might
stuff.
look like a tree. Like, is it a tree or not? Nature. What is that? A might lion. What's a might lion? I've never seen a might lion. It's either a lion or it's not. Like, it's either a dog or it's not. What's a might dog?
You're right.
Point being, you gotta take all this language out of your vocabulary because it's fluff.
Okay.
I thought you said hope. Hope is another fluff word. What hope?
Yeah, I ain't even mean to say that.
Don't hope anything. Believe, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes you can believe something before you know it, right? You can believe that, you know what, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna achieve this, I'm gonna do this. And the belief is like fuel in the fire. It's like throwing wood into the fire. Until you know, and that keeps the train going. So your belief keeps you going until you know it, or until you show it. For example, like until you achieve what you actually achieve. But even then, you can't believe something and know it at the same time. But we're gonna say that for another day. So I'm gonna get the next call in this journey.
All right, my boy. Appreciate that.
All right, for sure, bro. All right, Chad. We want to go next. Yeah, bro. We gotta start killing this language out. This might, coulda, sorta, sorta, woulda, shoulda, kinda, have, if, but. Well, not but if. What other words, man? I literally need to make this a list. This literally needs to be a list. Every time you use one of these words, it makes everything you're about to say or do or think about weaker. Every time. Cause just call it what it is, or say what it is, or do what you're going to do. What's the point of fluffing it up? What's the point of putting some filler in it? Just call it what it is. You do it because it makes it easier.
My first question is that so like I've been struggling with like procrastination, like strictly more like in school, because I don't know if you remember this, because I told you I felt like 2 classes, and I lost all my opportunities, like the fraternity and my scholarship. So like, how would you like, what advice could you give me to like just the lock in and like to do what's necessary to pass and just have like a life? Because it's not only affecting school, it's like affecting like life. I don't want to have a job.
Of course it is. You know? Of course it is. How you do anything is how you do everything. So
yeah.
First word I would take out my vocabulary is struggling. What is it like? What is struggling? You know, you're doing it or you're not. Struggling makes it seem like it's like you're on the couch and like you know you have to do something. You procrastinate. No, you're just choosing not to do anything. Now, if you give yourself all this mental confusion, that's just you torturing yourself. The easiest way to get rid of procrastination is to start practicing the habit of being decisive and committing to what you think and what you do. For example, all procrastination and indecisiveness starts with the first thought that we had. You wake up, right?
Yeah.
You know you want to get up and brush your teeth, or you know you want to get up and start your to-do list. Hopefully you brush your teeth. But let's just skip the routine part. But do your routine and then get to your task. You know that thought. The first thought had to be there, right? Mm-hmm. Your first thought is not lay down and fuck it. That's usually the second. That's usually the afterthought. That's what makes it procrastinating, because you're supposed to be doing what you originally thought, right?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be procrastinating if you was doing what you wanted to do. Like sleeping. If sleeping was what you wanted to do, then it wouldn't be the afterthought. My point being is, that's a habit. You have a habit of neglecting what you tell yourself you want to do. You have a habit of ignoring your inner voice. You have a habit of falling back on your decisions.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, somebody who never procrastinates, or if rarely so, or stays disciplined, the only difference between them and you, y'all both bleed, y'all both got a heart, 2 ears, 2 eyes, and all that. It's just that they have a habit of, when they want to do something, when they think about something, they just do it. So you have to break your current habit, and the only way to break that, guess what?
Just to start practicing.
You gotta get your ass up. That's literally
Yeah.
all. And I'm a person who used to procrastinate a lot. And the only way I got out of that habit is I stopped struggling. I stopped the mental middle process. Well, I want to do this, then I'm going to do this, then I'm going to... Either I'm going to do it or I'm not. And if I'm not, you want to also practice accountability. Do I accept the consequences of my actions? If I'm going to sit here and procrastinate and waste my entire day, am I okay? And do I accept bullshitting my life and throw it away? If you say yes to yourself, by all means, my boy, turn on the Netflix and get the land back. But if you can't sit here and accept that I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you one that really helped me with procrastination.
Not bad about that.
Oh, I barely even heard it until you spoke. One thing that really helped me about procrastination, and it's funny because it's the most random thing, and I got my dog. But when I think about it, this is something that it's the mindset that's simplified that really made me fix my procrastination in general, even when I had it like way back then. It was something my grandfather breeds dogs, trains dogs real good with German Shepherds or any breed you can name for, but he tends to like German Shepherds or whatever. He was telling me advice with the dog. He said, if you don't want the dog to do something, never let him do it. It's easier to stop a habit than it is to break it. So if you tell yourself, right, that every time you're about to waste time, bullshit, or distract yourself, that if I never want this to happen, then I need to kill it right now. I need to never let it happen again. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does.
You have to remind yourself, if I don't want to do this anymore, then I can never do it again. So you got to remind yourself it's that deep. Yes, it's that deep. I have to never do it if I don't want it to happen.
Okay.
But breaking it, you got to remind yourself the same way.
Appreciate it. All right. My second question is that, so I've been in like my relationship with my girl for like 3 years, right?
Out
And I'm in
of
college.
or in?
And I've been in a relationship with my girl for 3
Alright.
years. And I think I don't know, I feel like I'm very lustful and I just don't know. It's like I want the relationship life, but I also want to I want to explore because I've been with this girl, like this is my first body. Like I was a virgin when I met her, right? And I've been with her like since I was 16, about to be 20, so I can't find a balance if I want to stay her or just live my life as like the single person I always dreamed of it would be in college.
I wouldn't lose a quality woman for the fast life of college, me personally. But if you gotta blow that steam off to realize that there's no hype and quick pussy, live your life. You young. I mean, most people gonna tell you. Most people gonna tell you you don't even need to be in a relationship at this age. I'm not one of them people that's gonna just pop your bubble like, yo, there's no such thing as a high school sweetheart. There's no such thing as I met my wife in college and high school, and because there are people out here who have that. But naturally, you're not feeling that. Naturally, you want to try the things. Y'all can get back together years later, but you again, what I say about that? Do you accept the consequences of what you want to do? And if you do, just let her know, like, hey, I want to be single. I want to live my life, and be honest. The only thing you can do is be real.
Yeah.
You can be right, you could be wrong, but you always have to be real.
Yeah, I got it. Appreciate it, man.
Stay loyal. She may be a keeper, but if you are in a cage, if you feel like you are stuck in a cage, then you're gonna rebel and react. And so many subliminal. You're gonna make her life miserable because you're not man enough to break up with her, knowing you want to.
Yeah. I feel
So you don't want to do that either. Just be honest with yourself and then be honest with her.
Nah, I love her though. So like, I think
if you can say to yourself, I want to fuck other women, but it ain't worth it. Maybe to having threesomes with her. Like, you never know. Does she like women? Have you explored sexuality with her? Like, have you? Just stop it right there.
I see what you're saying. Nah, I appreciate the advice, man. On the first question, that was like my biggest problem. I just don't get up in the morning or like when I need to. For
Don't
class.
blame the morning, because work is work. Whether it's at 4 a.m., at 7 a.m., 7 p.m., or 4 p.m. Work is work.
That's when like most of the classes started. Like I was just missing like hella classes.
I'm saying, but if you procrastinate, it's hard to believe that. Well, I got up and I washed my dishes this morning, and then I went to this class, and then I came home and went straight to the gym. Like it leaks into your life. We already agree on that. It leaks into your life. So you can't just say I get up in the morning, go to class, and I'm good. It has to be all throughout the entirety of your day. You know what I'm saying? This is what I put on my to-do list. I'm gonna knock all this shit out. And it's easier said than done. So I'm not gonna sit here and explain this like, oh yeah, man, I just flawlessly like knock all my shit out. Dog, I have no notifications on for any social media app. At all. You scroll through my phone, all you're gonna see is emails, bank notifications, and text messages. And I would flash my phone, but I don't wanna hold on. I'll probably do it without unlocking. Literally, all you see is Gmail. No, so somebody's number on that screen. Hold on. But like you see, all you see is yeah.
I see the point. John, can I ask you for a favor? I have one more question.
Travis, you give me one more question. I didn't think it would show the number on the screen, bro. What the fuck? I thought if I didn't unlock my phone, it wouldn't put the number on the screen. It's weird. You haven't asked your question yet.
Oh, I was waiting for you to say yes or no.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Everybody say yeah. Don't
All right,
ask
so,
me like that. That was very very non-masculine the way you like addressed it.
Bro, I got you. Yeah. So I'm on this Call of Duty team for my school, right?
Mm-hmm.
We came like in second place in like the HUC finals, right? But it's like every single time that we lose a game or that we lose a series, it's like I'm the scapegoat because I'm essentially at the worst on the team, and I'm in potential danger. I guess that would be the word or terminology to say, of like losing my spot next semester. So like, how can I deal with the pressure of like the teammates and even myself to like even grind harder, so I can keep my spot and continue to play and just be like at the best level?
The problem is your solution. If I'm the worst, and probably because I'm a procrastinator, so I know I don't have the structure to at least practice my aim 30 minutes a day, to practice my skill, vibe review, watch other streamers. So I'm probably bullshitting on all that, my structure, so it's showing in my results of my skill. Like, you think everybody's better than you just because they're supposed to be?
Nah, I know what everybody practice, and like I've been practicing like a little bit more on the off season.
If I'm all you did is address the facts. I mean, just don't see what happened is you're feeling some kind of way about it. But they are a team who wants to stop you. Hey, you might be so emotional, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck does winning a tournament have to do with how you feel? I feel like I should be here. I don't feel like they should drop me. No, if our team loses, we look for the reason we lose as a good team would, as winners would. We find the reason or the most likely reason for losing. We point it out and call it out. I mean, the fact that you didn't get dropped immediately says something. Like, you getting a chance to prove yourself.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that.
You either turn that shit up or you, oh my god, the pressure, and you know, how do I deal with that? And it kind of sounds like you ain't got the champion type of like mindset. Regardless, a champion want the. Though I found a clip of Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and they asked them in the clip, who you want to pass the ball to at the end of the game. Game 1 line, 3-point. Who we want shooting it? Watch all of their faces. Psh, who else?
Me.
Yeah. Now that's a mindset, but their mindset incorporates into their work ethic. Because my mindset is, if I want these niggas to pass me the ball, I gotta deserve it. I gotta deserve it if I want them to pass me the ball. I'm not just being cocky. Like, it's a reason you pass it to me. I done practiced 100,000 shots in this year. That's why you pass it to me. If I'm delusional, pass it to me because I'm confident. No, I want the ball in the player of the best hands. And if that happens to be me because of what I've done to earn that, so be it.
Even when I'm doing good, it's like I'm still the scapegoat, you know? But like, why we
look for the reason. It's not about being a scapegoat, my nigga. It's about the reasons for it. It's me. Your ego is too involved. They're always pointing me. They're always blaming me for a reason. Hit your shots, rotate, whatever the fuck they saying. It's a reason. You're making it about you. It would be the same reason if your name was John, Tim, Bob, or Joe. It would be the same reason. So why are you getting caught up in who you are or you?
Yeah, that's what you mean.
Wouldn't it be the same reason if you played in for your college, or you played over in Japan, or if you played in Tennessee? It'd be the same reason. Call of Duty is the same. Like it's skill is skill, bro. Like it's black and white. You make it. Oh, it's about me. They picking. I'm the scapegoat for a reason. If it's bad aim, it don't matter. The reason is the reason. So I'm gonna end it right there.